And welcome to the undisputed source for WWE news, rumors, and headlines right here on Sean's View Entertainment, where it's always prolific, consistent, and dedicated, keeping you around the loop, keeping you in that loop around the clock. Don't stop. Sean's View Entertainment right here on YouTube.com with news on John Cena, Samoa Joe, Eva Marie, Lana, and Dolph Ziggler. All this and more, and Kevin Owens, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as it concerns Samoa Joe, all according to WrestlingInc.com. Go check out their website right now. Samoa Joe reportedly has a new type of deal with WWE where he's able to work future indie dates. F4W also online adds that Joe has very few restrictions on where he can work, and his deal was described as similar to the one Rhino has, but for a lot more money. Now, as it concerns Lana and Ziggler, they were not together at last night's live event, as Ziggler is working another tour this weekend. Very busy as Ziggler as of late. However, WWE is teasing that we will see what's next between the two on Monday's Raw, with Rusev taking out his anger on Ziggler at Elimination Chamber in the Chamber match for the vacant Intercontinental Championship. There is strong speculation that Kevin Owens will defeat John Cena at the Elimination Chamber. However, John Cena said on Twitter, "I am often asked what keeps me going. The simple fact that I am fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go. The opportunity to go. Hashtag live, love, go like hell." Now, as seen at WWE NXT TakeOver on Wednesday night, Eva Marie was shown in the crowd. She appeared at Thursday's TV tapings and taped a segment on the stage with the NXT host, likely airing on the June 3rd episode. Now, before Eva could even speak, she was met with some of the worst heat I have seen at the Full Sail, when fans chanted, "You can't wrestle," and other negative comments at her. Now, Eva handled it pretty well, but it was painful to watch fans not even give her a chance, especially with how she's been training with Brian Kendrick. Now, it looks like that she will be working the next set of tapings on June 18th. You know, that's the thing about Eva Marie. She's kind of going into this deal like Trish Stratus. When Trish Stratus first started, you know, she was nothing more than a pretty face. You know, didn't have much wrestling skill, didn't have much wrestling, not much of a presentation there. I mean, it was the look. She was hot. She was stunning. But could she get it done in the ring? And then slowly but surely, Trish Stratus progressed. She got better. She improved. And I think that's what Eva Marie is going to do. She is going to shut up her critics, and she is going to blow your mind. Not only will she blow your mind with her looks, but I guarantee you she's going to bring a whole different set of repertoire of maneuvers. You are going to see Eva Marie take her game and improve it 110%. You got to give Eva Marie some chance here. You got to give her some credit. At least she's trying to improve. At least she is trying to better herself inside that ring. And I know for one, I'm going to give Eva Marie a chance. You know, you talk about give divas a chance. Eva Marie deserves an opportunity. She's going in there, the bumps, the bruises. You know, she's posted some pictures on Instagram as of late, Twitter, whatever it may be, and you can see the bruises. You can see, you know, she's taking the bumps. You can see she's training with Brian Kendrick, and you can see that she is working very hard to show that she's not just another pretty face. And look what Trish Stratus happened. Look what happened with Trish Stratus. She came in as this hot girl. We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know what she could do. And now she's in the Hall of Fame because of what she accomplished, because of what she did, and because she worked her ass off. And that's exactly what I see Eva Marie doing. Now, as it concerns Lana and Dolph Ziggler, that's definitely going to be interesting over the next several weeks to see how the WWE is going to progress with Lana and Ziggler. And you got to wonder, is Rusev going to be able to combat this, or is Rusev going to get lost in mid-card territory for the rest of his WWE career? I don't know where that is. I just hope that Dolph Ziggler can rise up the ranks, and are we seeing another Mock Mero Sable connection here? Although, you know, it's not really Mock Mero Sable. We got Lana and Ziggler, but it's a whole different dynamic, and like I said, it will be interesting to see. And as it concerns Samoa Joe, the fact that he's even with the WWE, his deal with the WWE where he's able to work future indie dates and still keep his WWE deal, I'm sure Samoa Joe loves that, because we all know Samoa Joe, where he you know, made his start, you know, the indies, where, you know, he got his big break, and, you know, he loves the indies. He loves performing in front of those small crowds, and the small crowds can sometimes be red hot. But the fact that now Samoa Joe can get the best of both worlds, so people don't think that, oh, well, you know, he's sold out to the WWE. He's only, you know, going to the WWE for the money. Samoa Joe showing what it's all about. And you know what? I can't wait to see Samoa Joe hopefully make it to the main roster in the WWE. And the matches that he can have is just going to be extraordinary. And as it concerns John Cena, we all know what he's about. We know the fighting champion he is with that open challenge. Your comments, your opinions, subscribe.